Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Luffmeat back here once again. Today, I am doing something a little different. The other day, I asked you guys to ask me questions, and today I'm going to be answering them. So on Instagram and YouTube, I asked you guys to ask me anything. It didn't matter if it was anime related, YouTube related, tattooing related, anything. I'm going to answer all you guys' questions today. Now, as a man that's been doing YouTube for only a year, that doesn't mean that I'm not knowledgeable in anime. I've been collecting anime and manga since I was 14 years old, way before the whole streaming service. And naturally, a lot of tattoo and naturally, a lot of fuck you, fucking you motherfucker. And naturally, a lot of people ask me about a bunch of tattoo questions, and I will be answering those today as well. The grind never stops. I actually am in my tattoo shop right now, but I really wanted to make this video because I asked you guys to do these questions for me, so here it comes. So the first question we have today is from Hey Ginger Manga. They write, what were some of your favorite manga reads for this year? That's a really good question. That's a really great question. So right now I'm really into Eden Zero. I'm on volume 25, and I know in Japan they're already stopped it. It's already done, and I'm looking forward to volume 26 or 27 when it comes out. I can't really remember because it's at the house right now, but it is one of my favorite mangas right now. Last year it was Berserk, and it would always be Berserk. You know, I got it tattooed on my neck right there and stuff. But as of right now, Eden Zero. Fairy Tail was great too, kinda. I gave that one away, but yeah, Eden Zero. All right, next question is Owen64 says, well, since you got the One Piece name, I always like to ask One Piece fans, what non-Straw Hat character? Okay, so that is a very good question. I'm gonna go with Boa Hancock because personally, I hope and I pray that Luffy and Boa get together in the end of this whole journey that we've been on for 22 long years. They have a spinoff with Luffy's kid. I think that would be awesome. Also, I like how she's jealous a little bit of Luffy and all he does, and he doesn't know because he's hella dumb, just like me. So, next question. Everyone, this is my artist Gabe. He's going to read the next question. I'm going to answer it.
Kakeda Crimes 6366 says, what is your most anticipated manga / anime released for the next year? I personally can't wait until we get the next Trigun Deluxe Edition.
Oh, well, you just answered my own question for me. It is Trigun. It was supposed to be released December 5th of this year, and it didn't. And now we're waiting till April, I believe. And I am not a fan. I'm really upset because Trigun was one of the first animes that I've ever watched. And way back in the day when I was 14, I could go into a Barnes & Noble or any bookstore and I could pick up volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. But now it's so scarce. I'm super happy that they're making this reboot or this omnibus of this masterpiece. But as of right now, yes, it is Trigun. Go ahead, Gabe.
Lynchden15 says, what is your favorite and least favorite manga that you've read? Doesn't have to be a well-written masterpiece, just the manga that you enjoy reading the most.
My favorite manga of all time is obviously Berserk. I've said that many times in the past. The storytelling is great. Taramura did a fantastic job. R.I.P. to that guy. Least favorite, PTSD Radio. That manga was so trash that I gave it away. I read, I don't know, 2 chapters into it, and I just couldn't do it. It wasn't consistent enough for me. I didn't like the little short stories. The only person that I think can actually make short stories really good is Junji Ito. Maybe I'm just being biased, but hopefully in the future, I'll find another artist who can do so. Actually, the author of Chainsaw Man can do really good short stories as well, like Look Back is really good. But as horror stories go, I'm gonna leave it to Junji. Go ahead.
Jeff Hardy Bacon says, what is an anime / manga that you couldn't get into and you give another shot?
All right, we're gonna go with anime on this one. An anime I couldn't get into was My Hero. I did for a little bit, but it just felt too shonen for me. All shonens have the same concept in my mind. So there is a kid that's overpowered that doesn't know it yet, and then he goes and he learns it, and then he gets taught, and he goes out and they do a tournament, and there's this whole tournament arc. Like, look at Naruto, did the same thing. Look at Yu Yu Hakusho, which is one of my favorites, by the way, but I believe that was one of the originators of it, like the whole tournament thing with Taguro and stuff like that. But it's consistently the same thing, and when I was watching it, I didn't feel that it's like, oh, I'm gonna get really into this because it's just consistent and it's all the same stuff. So Great question.
Bizarre Individual says, why are you such a sexy 6'4" motherfucker?
Well, because that's how my mama made me. I just say it. I don't give a fuck.
Jason Walensiscali.
Well, Jason Walensiscali.
Says, have you read JJK? And if so, who's your favorite character?
Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, I have read it. To be honest with you,
It's only sick.
Yeah, you like that one? Again, I was talking about that earlier, and I really don't want to get canceled in the manga community, but I'm not the biggest fan of shonen style stuff because, again, tournament, the whole nine, the whole thing. It's just, I'll draw it, and I will recommend it to people that are just starting out in the manga community, but for me, it's not it.
Shonen Caesar says, what's your favorite type of tattoos? It can be anything from American traditional to anime inspired. I'm just curious to hear what you like to see or even to personally do yourself.
Oh, okay. So, tattoo question. I love those. Those are great. Personally, I love doing American traditional and anime. That's awesome. But I also like doing floral stuff. My nickname is the florist in the industry. I'm also freehand, and my last name, I'm not going to say that. I don't know, security reasons or some shit, because that's right?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so everybody knows me as Luffmeat on here, not my full name. But yeah, floral stuff is my get down, and I love it with all my heart. So, all right, Gabe, next question.
Grunt 34 says, do you have a favorite soundtrack from any anime? Is there like any kind of...
That is awesome. Yes, dude, I totally do. The first opening from Bleach has to be the best anime soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. That one, Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh man, that's a really good question. Angie, what's a good fucking opening? Hunter x Hunter is really awesome as well. I love all those openings, but Bleach has to be the #1 opening, hands down.
Bold Burrito asks, what's your favorite skateboarding spot to skate at growing up and why?
All right, well, a long time ago, years ago, I used to skateboard at this place called the Lunas. So the Lunas was just some burned down, like, old hotel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like this old hotel, and they had this massive drop. They actually had a handrail as well leading down from the upper part.
It was like an Italian kitchen too, right?
Yeah. They had a massive handrail from the upper part down to the lower part. And it was like, in skateboard terms, like a 5-stair. That was my favorite. That had to be my favorite spot to do. But the only problem was a lot of people would get jumped there and or stolen from. So, yeah, it was a rough part of town. But it was one of the best skate spots I've ever skated in my whole life. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I wish that kids would skate more.
Hybrid7424 says,
Hybrid7424 says, if there was any anime that you would turn into a video game that is not a video game yet, which one would it be?
Whoa, dude! Fucking blowing minds over here, my boy.
Which one?
Well, Berserk has a video game, but it's super dog trash. Oh man, that's really good. I would like a third-person One Piece game. I think that would be great. Not the ones that are already made. I mean, like an actual one that sticks to the storyboard and just like goes maybe all the way up to Wano would be super cool. Yeah, so One Piece would have to be the hands down best video game, I think. What about you? What would you think? You like anime?
I totally like anime. Yeah, I agree.
All right, guys, that concludes this video. I had so much fun making this video for you guys today. And stick around because there's going to be more to come. Please, if you can do me a favor, like and subscribe. I love each and every single one of you meatheads. I'll see you in the next video. Luffmeat out, huh?
If you have any ability from any anime, which ability would you like to have from any anime character?
Anything from Goku. That's mandatory. All right, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Editing Luffmeat here. I had so much fun making this video, and I know that I curse a lot, and I left in a lot of Tourette sticks and stuff like that, but I want to start making more videos like this because this is me. This is what I do. I try to go out in the world and do the manga haul videos and stuff like that, and I'm very cautious of what I say and stuff, so hopefully YouTube lets me upload this video and hopefully it's monetized, but who knows, because I don't know the language barrier or anything like that. But this is a little glimpse of me, so if you guys can, please like and subscribe, follow me along for the journey, and I'm sorry if my potty mouth offends anybody. So have a good one. Love you guys. Later.